But I will say I do have a gripe about this list, and I'm gonna put an asterisk next to Doc Rivers. Y'all might hate me for that, but I feel like Rick Carlisle should be on that list and Doc Rivers is on that list.
Well, it's only 15. Who you gonna take off for Doc to put Rick Carlisle in there? Maybe
Doc Rivers.
maybe he was 16. I'm not taking Doc off for Rick. I'm not
I
doing
don't know,
that.
man. How many times can you reward a meltdown? How many times have we seen Doc Rivers get
See, but that's my thing. That's not how you judge if you're a great coach or not by your negative stuff, right? Because we can say that Phil melted down when Detroit beat them when they had that squad in LA. We can say Phil melted down when Boston beat them, right?
I can't really say that because how many times did Phil melt down? So how many times did Phil get a ring?
Yeah, but
How many times did
how many
Doc
times
melt down? So
how
how
many
many times
times
does Doc got a ring?
how many times can you melt down with MJ? How many times can you melt down with Kobe and Shaq? How many times can you melt down with Kobe and Paul Gasol? Doc ain't never had no MJ, Scotty, Kobe, Shaq, Powell, Kobe. He ain't never had that duo. Doc Rivers had.
But let's. So how many Hall of Famers has Doc coached, or future Hall of Famers total? Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers.
It don't
Has
matter.
Doc coached?
It wasn't MJ, Pippen,
No, no,
Shaq, Kobe.
no. Just answer. Ain't nobody gonna beat MJ or Kobe. We know
Okay,
that. But
how many Hall of Fames he coached? He coached T Mac. He coached
okay.
Paul Pierce and Garnett. That's 3.
Uh-huh.
And he coached Kawhi.
Ray
That's
Allen.
4.
He wasn't there. He wasn't there. Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. Okay,
That's
there you
5.
go. Yeah, 5. What's your point?
He wasn't there for that. He wasn't there for that 1 year that PG was there, was he?
PG who? 13?
Yeah.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
You might not like it. PG is gonna be a Hall of Famer.
He might, but okay, let's just say so 6 Hall of Famers. What's your point?
And then Joel Embiid will be a Hall of Famer.
Okay, what's your point?
7 Hall of Famers, and you have 1 ring to show for it.
LaCour, what are you talking? What are you talking? That's not how LaCour. That's not how you do that. That's not how you
So
judge. That's not how you judge if you're a great coach or not by saying.
So what? We basing it off the winning seasons. We basing it off the total amount of wins.
No, he's a great coach.
What are we basing it off of?
He's a great coach. You're not going to find 14. You're not going to find 15 better than him. He's a great coach. He deserves to be on the list. He's a great coach. You can't go and say how many Hall of Famers have we coached and he should have more rings. That makes no sense because that leaves out context. Why did he get 1 ring in Boston? Because KG tore his ACL. Once KG tore his ACL, he was past his prime. So let's talk about the prime All-Star Hall of Famers he got. Let's talk about the Hall of Famer he had in Orlando with T-Mac. He never got a number 2 to join him for that team to be potent. And also T-Mac tore his knee up. They ended that, right? Then let's talk about Joel Embiid, where he's only been there for half a season, so we're not even counting that one. Then we go to Kawhi. Okay, he had a good team, and Clippers played bad in a game that decided their life, right? In a game 7, they played bad. Okay, got you. Right, and then you go to the Clippers, and every year you got CP3, but every year Blake Griffin got hurt in the playoffs, and then the next year CP3 got hurt in the playoffs.
Oh shit, we forgot to fucking put CP3 on that Hall of Fame list.
So
I forgot about that Clippers team.
But look, with the context, when you look at Phil, he never had to deal with Jordan not being available for the playoffs. He never had to deal with Kobe not being available for the playoffs. He never had to deal with Shaq not being available for the playoffs. And then
I guess.
And then if you look at the rest of these guys, because we're not gonna compare Doc to Phil because Phil is head and shoulders above so many of these guys. But when you look at Jerry Sloan, Jerry Sloan ain't got no rings.
Right.
Lenny Wilkins don't have no rings. Don Nelson don't have no rings.
Settle.
Larry Brown got 1 ring with Detroit. and he coached Reggie Miller and Rich Smits. He coached Allen Iverson, and we can go down the same thing with Larry Brown. We only do that with Doc because it was made popular on Facebook and YouTube with memes about him blowing 3-1 leads. That's the only reason why. Doc's a great coach. He's actually a better coach than Jerry Sloan.
Okay.
He was a great coach.
You sold me on it. I still feel like Rick Carlisle should get like an honorable mention though.
Man, Rick Carlisle couldn't even manage that Luka situation last season. Raheem, let me see.